Thanks also to Holland and Wolf Welders for the use of this magnificent stadium. A special thanks to all our sponsors who have kindly supported us, some of whom are with us this evening as VIPs and who are mentioned in tonight's match programme. Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. 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 Good evening, everyone. You are very welcome to the Blanchflower Stadium at Holland and Wolf Welders football club for tonight's second home game between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland in this season's under-18 Centenary Shield. For your information, this is the 50th year of competition. We're pleased to have our dear friends from Ireland for our second home game. The chairman of Iran and all the players, coaches and officers of the Football Association Ireland Schools, FAIS. Our special guest this evening is Mr. Joe Carroll, who is the outgoing chairman of the Schools Association Football International Board, SAFA, who are the organisers of the Centenary Shield. Thanks also to Holland and Wolf Welders for the use of this magnificent stadium. A special thanks to all our listeners sponsors who have kindly supported us. Some of whom are with us this evening as VIPs and are mentioned in tonight's match programme. Their kind support is deeply appreciated by all at the NISTA. To everyone in the stadium, we request that you respect all players, officials and spectators, and that you will have a most enjoyable evening. On behalf of the President, Chairman, officers and housing members of the Northern Ireland Schools, Association who voluntarily give of their time and expertise. We deeply appreciate your attendance here tonight. And we trust that you will enjoy the game and give for the simple support to our own lads while respecting the abilities of their giving the presentation forward is Mr. Bruce Fowler, representing Suffolk, Chairman of the Centenary Association Private School, Robert Moran, Mr. Mark Watson, Vice Chairman of the Northern Ireland Schools Football Association. Tonight, as stated in the match, Republic of Ireland, number 16 and goalkeeper, Blanchflower Scanlon. Number 2 and captain, Alan Kizinga. Number 3, Aaron Cass. Number 4, Billy Reagan. Number 6, Matt Jones. Number 5, Billy Reagan. Number 6, Matt Jones. Number 8, Alan Brennan. Number 10, Reese Knight. Number 11, Jacob Harrow. Number 14, James Morhan. Number 15, Alan Nolan. And number 18, Sam Neville. The coaches at the Ireland team, Derek O'Brien. Assistant coaches, Alan Murphy, Ollie Morgan. Goalkeeper coach, John Parr. And physio, Mickey McLean. The Northern Ireland starting 11 as follows. Goalkeeper, Oisin Murray, number 1. Number 3, Kieran Rogers Dublin. Number 4, James Hood. Number 5, James Simpson. Number 6, Aidan Kahada. Number 10, Sam McClintock. Number 11, Joseph Sheridan. Number 14, Owen O'Neill. Number 16, Josh Williamson. Number 20, Ollie McCart. And number 23, captain, Senan Devine. The coach of the Northern Ireland team is Simon Nix. Assistant coaches, Neil McCarthy, Richard Clark, and goalkeeper coach, Amy Kerr, with the physio being James McDonald. The referee for tonight's match is Philip Coffey. Assistant referee number 1, Sam Neary. Assistant referee number 2, Brooklyn McElroy. And the third official is Curtis Ruiz. The mascots for tonight's game is Ben Davison, Orchard County Primary School, Portadown, and Isaac Davison, Kings Park Primary School in Berwick. We hope everyone has a good game.
Down here at Blanchflower. Not doing nothing tonight. Doing nothing. Is that it? No?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our second live stream of this series. We're here with myself, Johnny McMurray, and my amazing co-host and best mate, Sturdy King. Sturdy, how are we?
Good, thank you, mate.
Good.
What an introduction.
It's good to have you back again, mate. 2 weeks in a row. I feel like I don't get rid of you these days.
Gentlemen.
We look forward to tonight's fixture between our Northern Ireland under-18s against the Republic of Ireland. Northern Ireland are still in for the Centenary Shield this year again, whereas the Republic have actually failed to score in their first 2 games. 2 losses against Wales and Scotland so far, so they will be out for a bit of blood, Stuart.
Yeah. Surprised that they haven't scored a goal in 2 games. So listen, it's a big game for Northern Ireland as well. No, obviously it's in their hands now. They win their 2 games and they have every chance. So I'm looking forward to it.
Lining up tonight, we just have the one substitution. Josh Williamson comes back into the fold here, straight in the centre attacking midfield, where he'll fit in nicely for Crusaders. and James Hood has put out the right back tonight. So looking forward to that slight change. I'm sure James will cope really well out on the right hand side as he's done so with Ballymena. And we're off. Divine, ball through the middle. Ball switched out wide by McCart. Good ball. Free kick. Good start. Ball into the box. Defended quite easily there. Back in again. Back stick. Headed back across. Divine hopefully picks up the scraps here. Keeps it in play. Does well. Set it into the middle of the park. Gets a shot off. Oh, does well. Just couldn't direct that one on target there.
Yeah, it's a great play. Northern Ireland, great start from Northern Ireland, considering.
Ball down the right hand side.
Great tackle.
Yeah, he's done really well there.
But yeah, it's a great start from Northern Ireland. Considering their start against Scotland, where they conceded really early, it's a great start and really dangerous attack down the right hand side.
Simpson looking for the early run there. Just intercepted another free kick in the middle of the park here. Northern Ireland seemed to be settling in well compared to last week. Sort of take a wee bit of time to start last week, so. Hood into Tejada. Back out to James Hood with a bit of space. Things I like to see there, James Hood stepping into that play, whereas last week we were kind of reserved because of the injuries.
Yeah, I think that the fullbacks are going to be really important tonight. It looks like Republic of Ireland started with one centre forward and 5 across middle, so the fullbacks are going to have to join in to create overloads for Northern Ireland, and they're going to be the outballs, and they're going to see plenty of the football, so they're going to have to be comfortable and step in with it.
Hood again, comfortable in possession, ball back to Oisin Murray. Out to Simpson. Good football there by Simpson. Playing the ball in for a wee 1-2 and getting it wide to Hood. Northern Ireland looking very composed in the early stages so far. Ball wide. Another free kick. Oh, it's actually just out of play. I thought that was a free kick, Stuart.
Yeah, it was a late challenge, but I think he should have moved the ball a lot quicker. If he moves the ball quicker, then he doesn't invite the challenge in the first place. But yeah, the referee didn't give it. Yeah, Northern Ireland being really comfortable on the ball to start.
Long ball over the top. Dealt with well by Duffy. Tejada spins one. Quick offside there. Has to say, great facilities here again at the Welders. We've been very well looked after for the second week in a row.
Honestly, it's probably now one of the best grounds for Irish League level in the country now. The facilities are top drawer. The pitch is great. The size of the stands, etc. Match what the level the Welders are at, and even if they get promoted this year into the Premier League, then the facilities are more than capable to host Premier League games with a big club. So yeah, it's great.
Long ball forward, looking for the run of Duffy. Ball wide.
A wee bit of indecisiveness there in the back Republic of Ireland's defence there. No, the centre half clears his lines, and to be fair to me, deals with it, but the goalkeeper comes out 20-30 yards, shouting for the ball, and he's actually got nowhere near it. So listening them balls in behind should be quite crucial for Northern Ireland.
You can see what Northern Ireland are doing quite early. You see Duffy pushing up the left hand side there. Centre halves are trying to step forward and get that long ball and support and run. So Northern Ireland have obviously seen that weakness from last week and have obviously tried to tap into it.
Yeah, listen, especially see if Republic of Ireland are going to sit deep with their 4 and a block of 5 in front of it, then obviously there's only going to be one player against the back 4 in Northern Ireland, so the centre halves and the fullbacks have to be comfortable stepping in with the ball.
One thing we have to be aware of though is the long ball over the top. When we do get stressed and we do bring ourselves a wee bit forward, that's obviously what the Republic are setting up to do, so it'll help us. It's usually what you see from a team that haven't really got that much confidence in the first 2 games, and they're obviously just trying to get something out of it.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to play themselves into the game. Though I'm sure when it opens up a wee bit more, then they'll be more creative. But Northern Ireland knocking the ball about really well here.
Great ball by McCart out to Devine. Does well in the overlap. James Hood, ball into the box. Just headed clear. No one on the follow up there, but it's great football. McCart again, carrying on from last week. Duffy, ball in. McClintock goes down. Soft appeals there for a free kick on the edge of the box, but
yeah, that's not a penalty kick. No, the centre half just gets in front. But to be fair to Northern Ireland, they've worked the ball really well out the right hand side. Overload 2v1 outside, and it's an unbelievable ball into the box. He just needs a centre forward going to attack it. So this is a really, really positive start so far.
Northern Ireland tucked into their shape, forcing Republic to go backwards. Good football. Republic just spreading along the back line here, trying to create a wee gap. Long ball over the top right hand side, and the run's just not made. Great shape by Northern Ireland. Has to be said that when you're restricting teams to just going long all the time, it's a very, very big positive here.
Yeah, it's 3 times that centre half's try to play a big diagonal. No, it's got to be something Northern Ireland's got to be aware of. But it's 3 times he's tried to play the diagonal, and 3 times it hasn't worked out. So his quality needs to improve. But yeah, it's something they need to be really wary of. But Billy Regan, he'd be disappointed with his quality there, but he seems to get plenty of time in the ball, and he's playing left centre half, but he seems to be all right footed, so it has to be something Northern Ireland have to be aware of.
That's something you would know about quite a lot, playing for Carrick and managing Carrick, and you had Albert Watson in the back line trying to hit those diags.
and they usually landed at people's feet.
Oh God. Ball down the left hand side, ball into the box. Mopped up there by Big O'Neill again, who's absolutely super. Williamson in the middle, drives forward, takes on one. Just gets dispossessed there in the middle.
Yeah, it's a great touch by George Williamson. He's actually sold 2 midfielders who are marking him, but he's done the hard bit. He just needs to move the ball quickly and go and join in again. So yeah, just too many touches of the ball and end up with a great bit of skill.
Didn't get to see much of Josh Williamson last week, but a lot of hype around Williamson at the minute. He's made a few appearances, and there's definitely a lot of talent in that young man.
Yeah, he's stepped up this year, hasn't he? He's playing Irish League football now on a regular basis. And that's senior football, bring him on loads, especially at this level now, where he should be standing out now because he's playing with full-time professionals now, week in, week out. So yeah, his development will be really improve, and hopefully then he can forge a career for himself, because he is a talented young kid.
Northern Ireland going the full way here on a high press. Ball clipped over the top. Big Simpson comes and wins it, does well.
Yeah, it's really important he won that. He hadn't won that. There's Republic of Ireland boys that are in behind, so yeah, really dominant. Gave defenders a bit of stick last week because they weren't being really aggressive in there, going attacking the ball, but first 2 headers he's won cleanly.
Williamson turns, does well. Poor ball setting off the Devine there. The Republic take it up in the middle of the park, push it wide. Republic starting to settle into the game here. Started off a bit frantic, and they're now starting to get a bit of patience about them and kind of trying to take it along the back line.
Yeah, they've seen the camera on the ball, and now they're camping Northern Ireland's half for the first time. So yeah, they've knocked the ball left to right 2 or 3 times, and they've been really patient with the ball. Let's see if they can find an opening.
Ball into the middle, does well, holds it up, down the channel. All done by Roger Duffy there, down the left hand side, does well. Now for a throw in high up the pitch.
Give them a really good bit of Republic of Ireland. They're really patient with it, and they just try to find an opening, and they got a runner in behind, and they try to pick up out, and it's a great cover and tackle by Roger Duffy, but Northern Ireland need to be aware of that. Slight balls in behind.
One thing Northern Ireland have to be aware of is they can't get sucked too deep.
No.
They weren't able to get out to that ball quick enough, and that kind of cost them with the ball into the middle. So defensively we know that they can be sound, but they really need to be able to keep their distances. Good turn into the middle, gets a shot off. Easy enough dealt with by Oisin Murray there. Ball out quickly to James Hood. Composed. into the middle. Tejada out to McCart, dropping deep to get on it. Simpson. Williamson picks up a loose ball, plays it down the line, but unfortunately at that time the run just wasn't made.
Yeah, well, listen, he's been really busy. We've talked about him there for a wee minute about how much he's progressed this year. No, he's a senior player in the picture. He's given a ball away 3 times in a row on a post. So, listen, yeah, he's been really busy. He looks sharp. He looks like they want to play on the front foot. But he just needs to be careful with his passing and see the next 2 or 3 passes, or next 2 or 3 phases of play with him. I'm playing 5-yard passes, making sure I'm keeping hold of the ball, because your teammates won't get frustrated with you. You keep giving the ball away constantly. I think he's just trying to impress too much, if I'm being honest.
Overdo it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And it's a great thing to have, no real enthusiasm, and they want to do well, but just keep the ball at times.
Hood intercepts it on the right hand side. Loses out, ball over the top here, done well by Big O'Neill, heading it back to Oshie Murray there. Great defensive work by Big Man. It just seems to be hurt. Both players are still down.
He's done unbelievably well there. It looks like that both players are hurt there, but no, there's a ball over the top. It looks like he's not favoured, and he's back-checked really well and got the ball back to the goalkeeper. But the Republic of Ireland centre forwards obviously landed on top of each other, and he looks like he's quite hurt.
When you know though, Big O'Neill's up, he's ready to go.
Yeah,
he's a big lad.
Centre half sort of thing, isn't it? You only act the big lad. He's probably aching like mad.
Squeeze it in, hold it in.
I'm not hurt. But they defer to him, like, he's dealt with that really well. Like I say, he's like backtracking really.
He only has really the one option there.
Yeah,
and he doesn't do it right.
And he's done it, and obviously the centre forwards put him under massive pressure. But yeah.
Early stages of the game, we do look comfortable, as you touch on there, but one thing I would like to see is James Simpson stepping into space. We talked about this last week. He had plenty of opportunity to drive into that open area, and he was resorting to the long balls, and he's got so much ability. You kind of want him to step in and commit someone. And
he's got a really good left foot. No, he looks a real good footballer with massive potential, but yeah, he's got the ability to step in, but when he does step in, he always seems to look for the mad diagonal, the 30-40 yard diagonal, where I think he's got the ability to slide balls in behind and break lines between midfields and defences. So yeah, listen, like I say, the Northern Ireland's back 4 will have plenty of the ball tonight. Well, that's the way it looks at the moment, but it'll be up to them to be the creative ones, because the midfielders there's plenty of midfielders in there in a real tight area, so it's up to them to be creative ones.
Hood with a good ball into Josh Williamson there, who buys us a free kick and gets us up the pitch. McCart over the ball. Out to Hood, taken short. Ball down the channel to McCart. Followed up by Devine. Good touch in the middle. Can he get a shot off? Just blocked there on the edge of the box. Rambling around the middle. Tejada. It's unlucky again. Devine picking up scraps, driving forward. It's a good piece of play there, and Tejada comes off. Just unfortunate there, just to slice it.
Yeah, but it's real positive play with McCart in the first place. No, he plays a short free kick and he makes a really good forward running behind the fullback, and yeah, James Hood's found him and it's ricocheted out, and yeah, they've been really positive. All of them look they want to play in the front foot, and yeah, he'd be disappointed with his shot in the end. It's went wide. No, keeper hasn't had a move for it, but real positive play down the right hand side again.
Ball down the channel. Big O'Neill does well. Tejada covering, playing a wee 1-2. It's very composed tonight. It's great football down that right hand side there by the 3 or 4 lads. Long ball into the middle. Williamson, ball over the top. Sheridan, ball down the channel. Cut in, can he get a shot off? And he does so well to get that shot off there. He's so sharp in the box. We see this.
That's brilliant play by Northern Ireland. No, they played 4 or 5 short passes on the right hand side. Centre half pinged the ball in the centre forward. There's been a forward runner and they put the ball in behind from McClintock, who gets half a yard, and listen, his shots unlucky. He's just dragged it wide, but really impressive play by Northern.
He hasn't been involved too much of late in the first opening minutes of this game, but he's someone we know. He's sharp. He's 4 goals in this campaign. He's alive. He's wanting more.
Yeah, and like we said in the last game, no, he was really, really clinical when he's had 2 opportunities in the box, and again there, he'd be disappointed he's dragged that way, but he's created a chance by getting himself half a yard, and he's got a shot away, and just like a real striker's instinct there, he's half a yard and he's got a shot.
Ball down the channel. Held up well. Hooked on. Flicked on and just covered in there by James, who does absolutely superb to get that ball away. The hat up, just loses out, but it's a bit scrappy in there. Simpson does well. Roger Duffy gets a clearance there. Roger Duffy, somebody's come in tonight and he's been very impressive to me, Stuart.
Yeah, he started off well. It's good to see. Really good to see. No, you get an opportunity, you make sure you take it. No, you make sure there's a lasting impression away. No, like we said in the last game, there's plenty of people here watching. There's plenty of coaches, managers from all clubs watching. So you want every coach going away, a real positive impression of you. And he started off really well tonight.
Free kick taken quickly. Under hit. Sheridan picks it up. Has the opportunity to drive forward. Ball down to McCart. Left hand side. Cuts in. Ball on again. Williamson in the box. Can he get a shot off? Does well. Just blocked there. Looked like a handball down the side. Can't really give that. Simpson takes a touch.
Yeah, Williamson's got himself in the box. He's had an opportunity there to drop a ball off to 1 or 2 players, but he's been a bit selfish. I don't mind that. He's in the box. He's the final third. When you get into the final third, then it's about your quality, and yeah, he's had a shot and it's been blocked, but there's people probably disappointed with him in his decision making there, but I don't mind forward players when they're in there areas trying to be creative at least. So yeah, again, really positive again from Northern.
As a centre forward, I'm crying out for that, saying set me because I'm hitting it instead of you turning, but you can understand completely.
Yeah, definitely.
Where he's came from.
Your centre forwards there to score goals. They're obviously going to want the ball in the box, but maybe because he's keen because he didn't play the last game, and some of his decision making tonight so far hasn't been the best, but he's been, to be honest, he's been the focal point. He's been really positive and he seems to be carrying the game for Northern Ireland.
Tejada trying to spread the play there out to Simpson, overhits it, gives away a very soft throw in high up here in the Northern Ireland half. Kazenga with the throw in. Ball back. Dispossessed by Sheridan again. Keep driving. He's got the pace. Goes past one. Can he get in? Can he put it in the box? Cuts. Just gives it away. Can I follow up here? Unlucky. McCart picks up at the edge of the box. Does well. Down the channel. Sets it off to Duffy. Ball into the box. High ball into the box. Tejada picking up the scraps there. Out to Devine. And back to Hood.
But yeah, positive play by Sheridan. I'm asking him to drive the ball. He's sealed plenty of space in front of him. He's driven 30-40 yards with the ball, but it's just the final decision, final action. Touch. Yeah, your final cross, your final ball in the box. He's trying to beat him, man. Where if that's me on his left foot, you just drill that right across the goalkeeper in the far corner, and if it does go in the net, then you may have someone on the far end, tapping it in the back stick. So positive play. He's carried the ball 30-40 yards, but it's just his end product then. It needs to be improved.
One thing we have to realise here is not everybody's Stuart King.
Oh man, I would have hit over the Brian Lilly stand.
Ball long. Duffy again with a solid header. Kazenga doing well. Still up the left hand side there. Still has it somehow. Picks a pass in the middle of the park. Spread out wide left into the box. Shannon Devine back doing his duties. And he does well, he buys us a free kick. That's great play by the captain.
That is unbelievable wing play. He's tracked his runner, he's helped his fullback out really well, won the ball, and he's bought a free kick 20-30 yards out to the box where Republic of Ireland looked like they had a real golden opportunity there to break in the box. And listen, as a manager, as a coach, you love that from your wingers to track back.
Hood over the ball. Goes long. O'Neill, good header. Hood with a good bit of composure there to get his foot on the ball. Devine does well. Ball out to Simpson. Ball out quickly to Duffy. Good. Drive forward. Ball up the channel. Does well. Good pressure, and he wins a ball high up there with that work rate. Amazing work rate there. Winning Northern Ireland a throw in high up here on the Republic of Ireland left hand side.
Yeah, it's a great ball line behind the fullback, Arno, for a forward runner. I'd just like him to be more positive. His first touch, so it gets stuck under his feet. It's a great ball, don't get me wrong, great ball down the sides, but his first touch is really positive and really forward. He's basically cutting out the centre forward, and he's got 20-30 yards of space to carry. So, yeah, he can be more positive, but his quality was decent there.
Ball out again for another throw in.
But the game at the minute is just crying out for a bit of quality here. Someone to be really creative, someone to create an opportunity. There hasn't been a real shot on target yet. And nobody's actually really bit a man or open things up. It's someone to break a line in midfield or something. It's just crying out for a wee bit of quality at the moment. And there's plenty of people on the pitch who can open
Hood
defences.
caught on the ball. Recovers well. Just gives away a free kick.
It's 2 or 3 times James Hood's now been caught in the ball. He was really comfortable last game in the middle of the park where he got plenty of the ball, plenty of touches, but playing it right back tonight, he's a bit too casual maybe sometimes. He just needs to move the ball a wee bit quicker and a wee bit earlier, but we know how good he was last week. We praised him how good he was last week. He just needs to buy himself in the game a wee bit. There's a great opportunity now for Republic of Ireland to put the ball in the box.
Ball into the box here. Flicked on. Dealt with at the back end of the box there. And out for a throw in high up here on the Northern Ireland right hand side. We know all too well from last week's jury about the balls in from deep areas and how we couldn't deal with them last week. So that's going to be something that they've been spoke about massively over into this game to make sure that that's something we don't do. We can't concede from those free kicks.
Yeah, and speaking to Simon after last week's game, he was so disappointed, especially the way they conceded in the last game. But it was a common theme last week where both defences didn't defend their box really well, especially balls in the box. But the quality of the free kicks and corner kicks was of a high standard. But yeah, no one's really controlling at the back. So hopefully this week, and they've learned from it and they've worked on it this week. So it's a big asset. If your quality is good, it's a big asset to go and put balls in the box and go and attack it and score goals. But
McCart does well.
Don't
ball out the right hand side by McGlintock. Devine just can't get it under control. Last gasp for the tackle there by the centre half. Just flicks it off Devine's leg and into the keeper's hands.
Yeah, it just needed an extra yard, didn't it? No, it was a great ball over the top, but Devine was he was always going to be second favourite for it. Another yard and a ball, and then he was going to get in.
Ball down the left hand side. Republic in a good area here. Overlap me and he cuts in. Defended well by Big O'Neill. McCart does well. Williamson steps in, drives. Just holds up play, gets his foot on it, drops it back to Devine. Had a really good chance to go forward. It was 3-on-2.
Yes, McClintock's made an absolute unbelievable running behind, down the sides, and listen, he's kept the ball to be fair to him. I know I'll give him a bit of...
Williamson does well, turns, Sharp by the little man there, 2 and 2.
Listen, that's
We just about to criticise him and he does something.
yeah, that's twice in a minute where he's been really good on the ball. He should have played the first ball through. He's McClintock to give a 1v1 the goalkeeper, but again, his quick feet, took out 2 midfielders, and that wee bit of creativity is one Northern Ireland free kick just outside the hand there.
So sharp there by the wee man. He just chops it back in between the 2 midfielders and gets himself a yard of space and buys us a free kick in a really, really dangerous area.
I think it's just his quality. He's finding positions in between midfielders, which is you can find his feet there, and it's a real great opportunity to turn if he's side on and get straight at the defences.
McCart over the ball. We know what quality he has. Steps up, hits it down the side, just wide by McCart. Great effort round the wall. We're hoping there was going to be something like Declan Rice the other night.
That's some shout, by the way, Declan Rice. But to be fair, mate, it's not a bad effort. He's whipped it round the wall, his left juke, and the goalkeeper was a bit worried about it. But yeah, you want to talk about Declan Rice too the other night? It was unbelievable.
I don't think Declan Rice has ever hit a free kick and then he hits 2 into the top corner.
Phenomenal,
like
phenomenal.
Sturdy King. Tell you, it wasn't like Johnny McMurray. Never had a free kick in his day.
20 goals a season off your shin.
I didn't even get 20.
There's a break in play here.
There's a break in play for a water break. It is absolutely scorching tonight down here at the Blanchflower Stadium. Sun's out. Some would say guns out, Sturdy. You're lucky I don't have my top off.
It's essential at top. But Northern Ireland, Northern Ireland now have to just keep on playing on the front foot. I think they've dominated the majority of the game. I mean, really limited in their opportunities, but just need, like I said about 5-10 minutes ago, just need to be a wee bit more creative in the final third. Williamson seems to be the one that can open up defences. He's finding pockets in between midfielders and the back line. So we need to find him a ball, but then he needs to be positive with his balls then after that. So yeah, get him on the ball, side on, facing the defences and putting stay balls down for McClintock down the sides of centre halves.
Break and play here for us, folks, as we get a water break now. Thirst quenched. We apologise to anybody who actually is listening tonight. We're just trying to entertain you while the game is currently stopped.
It's for 2 families, mate. 2 families you're watching.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Hope you're keeping well.
Yeah.
Ball down the channel. Simpson wins it. McCart picks up in a good area.
McCart's been really quality. You can really tell you his play again tonight. I praised him highly last week because I thought he was the one that was really comfortable and really tight into grip.
Sheridan, great ball over the right hand side. Intercepted there. McCart again picks it up in a good area, gives it to Devine.
But he's so comfortable. Yes, he's predominantly left footed, but he always wants the ball, which is really, really good thing. I just scuttled him there.
Devine high up on the right hand side. McCart inside, ball inside. Sticks in the box, can he get a shot off? Goes down under the challenge, just too soft. Referee blows it, tells him to get up. Good play again. We seem to be very dangerous. It's sort of same scenario as last week, surely. When we get high and balls into the box, we look dangerous.
Yeah, and the ball's landing at McClintock's feet, and his touch is unbelievable. He kills the ball, and he's looking for a layoff for somebody to go and have a shot on target. And yeah, they're just uncomfortable there, or just unlucky there not to get a shot away. But yeah, real positive play down the right hand side. They've put the ball in the box, and listen, as I keep saying, there's a centre forward there that is sharp, and they just got to keep on feeding him.
Tejada wins it. Composed, Simpson, ball long, spins in behind by McClintock. Just tries to gamble there on that one. Smart play from the young man. Tejada picks it up again. McCart. Simpson. Back to McCart again. Good football by Northern Ireland. McCart dictating. O'Neill composed, goes through the centre forwards. Simpson with the ball long. Sets it. Williamson goes back, has the opportunity to go forward there, right hand side, and get us on the attack, but again, Sturdy, as you say, it's 1 in every 2 at the minute. He's negative and he's positive, and he has the ability to go forward.
Yeah, it's brilliant play. But Northern Ireland now put about 20 passes together, and Ollie McCart's been flat out on the ball. I know he's the one making Northern Ireland take care, but really great move. You know, his ball's been playing in the centre forward. He's held it up. He's played a 1 touch around the corner, and Williamson then has an opportunity playing back in again, and he's went backwards. But listen, like I say, now we're probably on 30 passes now where they've been really comfortable on the ball, and it's been really good.
Ball into the box. Duffy intercepted there by the Republic of Ireland skipper, who drives forward, plays a 1-2 and doesn't overlap. Gets it again. Simpson with a strong challenge. Can he keep it in? He does. He drives forward. Has options left and right. Sheridan. Ball down the side. McClintock. Cross. Just couldn't pick out his man, but Williamson. Edge of the box. Gets a shot off. Intercepted there just at the edge of the box. Out to Devine. Still in play. Northern Ireland with pressure high up the pitch here. Ball across. Sheridan. Plays a 1-2. Devine. Ball into the box. McClintock. So unlucky there again, Sturdy. Just gets his toe to it. Just goes wide.
That's brilliant play. That is really good play. It all starts off with Big Simpson walking forward with the ball. We talked about him being really good and stepping on that, make create overloads, and that's exactly what's happened first half. But they went from the left to the right hand side, and listen, really unlucky, the ball in the box, and listen, they've won a corner kick, but it could have been more.
Good play, looking dangerous on that right hand side. Northern Ireland are able to bring everybody up here for a corner. Ball in, McCart, dangerous area. Keeper comes to collect, tries to punch, misses it out the other end. High pressure up there, Sheridan. Duffy, good touch, picked up by Williamson in the good area. Great feet, goes past one, ball wide. Sheridan again.
Get on him.
Positive, goes past, cuts, ball into the box again. Good header away, and another header at the edge of the box just to give them a wee bit of breathing room here. McCart with a ball wide, just intercepted. Republic of Ireland have it here in the middle of the park, who just really can't seem to get anything going at the minute, Sturdy. They're pinned in.
Yeah, and it's Northern Ireland midfielders being really comfortable in the ball, and being really comfortable in the ball, and the Republic of Ireland can't get near them at the moment, so really, really positive. And to be fair, it's a quality coming from the back too. You know, they're finding the midfielders with their passing, so yeah, they just got to keep it going, and hopefully opportunities keep coming.
One person we haven't really touched on tonight is another unsung hero. He was brilliant last week. He's probably our man of the match last week. Was young Tejada. He's so comfortable in there, sitting by himself. He just picks up good areas and is able to cover. Gives Northern Ireland a real stepping stone to go forward.
Yeah, what he does, he lets Williamson and McCart go and get on the ball. He sits up and picks up all the 50-50s, all the second balls. He covers his back four. He does that job really, really well. Like a 6 on a Saturday, you know what I mean? But he's...
Ball wide, left hand side, Republic of Ireland have it. Cross. Devine again with good work rate out there.
Yeah,
Devine
great work rate. But we're talking about Tejada, he's been really impressive. He's let other people go and do the impressive stuff, and you know, the stuff that gets the headlines, but he's the one that
it's a selfless job.
Yeah, and he makes them tick, and he covers everybody, you know, when people are out of position. So yeah, he's been great.
Throw in high on the left, into the box it comes. Headed away by Simpson. Back into the box and away again by Simpson. Good defending. Williamson. Hood flicks it on. Still high up on the left hand side here. Williamson dispossesses. Gets rid, gives us a wee bit of breathing room. McClintock chases after. Good touch by the Republic of Ireland centre half there.
But that's good to see. You know, there's been a long throw in the box, and they went and attacked the ball, and not only they won the first, but they won the second balls into the box. So they've seen they've learned from last week so far.
O'Neill out the Hood. Hood looking for a ball down the channel. Does well, good feet, still on it. Into McCart. Time, space for him to drive into here in the middle of the park. Looking for feet. Gets it, Sheridan. Back to Simpson. O'Neill looking for the diag, goes long. Ball out to Rogers Duffy. Great ball, good touch. Does well, retains it. Into McCart again, good area. Sheridan on the overlap. Ball into the box.
Play.
Good football again, out for Northern Ireland corner. High up here on the left hand side. Great football, Stuart.
Yeah, and it's an overlapping run, and it's a great ball in behind the fullback, and yeah, he's trying to fizz it across the box, and it's in out for a corner kick. But again, Northern Ireland's been really dominant here, and some of their plays been absolutely fantastic, and they look to be really comfortable on the ball, but it's just trying to get this opening out and get this first goal.
Something we spoke about last week was how hard it is to defend third man runs, and it just shows. Sheridan on the overlap near enough the third man run there, and you just can't mark it, surely. Ball out to Devine. Goes past one. Into the box. Out again for another corner high up here on the left hand side.
Yeah, they've tried to be clever. Obviously, Republic of Ireland seem to be a wee bit taller and no from set plays, but see what the quality Northern Ireland have, especially last week, what we've seen, the quality in the box. Yes, they've had a 3v2 out here, and they've won another corner kick, but I'm putting that ball right in the box. The keeper's flapped at the first one. Go make him do something with the ball, and give him an opportunity to go and attack the ball.
Ball into the box. Williamson. The back stick. Headed on. Goalkeeper makes a good save.
Exactly what I just said. No, that's probably not one of the best corner kicks, but it's in the 6-yard line. No, it gives an opportunity for people to go and attack the ball, and the keeper's had to make a save there because we put the ball in the box. It's
high. James Hood attacking that at the back post. Good save down to his left hand side there from the goalkeeper, but again picks it up. Ball into the middle. Republic have it. Williamson dispossesses, drives forward. Seems to slip there as he gets dispossessed. Republic driving forward in the middle. Ball in the middle. Turns, shots off. Good strike there, but well, very easily saved there by Murray, but it was a great strike from distance.
Yeah, to be fair to the Republic of Ireland, they've played a straight pass in the centre forward who's dropped deep. Northern Ireland haven't went close to him. No, they've backed off instead of going really tight to him. They've given them opportunity, the centre forward opportunity to turn, and the Ferries had a really good strike. No, it's been right down the throat of this goalkeeper, but I'd be disappointed if I'd be disappointed that he's been given the opportunity to do that, because he's 30-40 yards from goal, and we've dropped off really deep, where if we go tight, the only one way he's going is going backwards for the ball. So yeah, don't drop off when you have the opportunity to press.
McCart again dropping, getting on it, long ball down the left hand side here to McGlintock, who does well, wins us another throw in high up on the left hand side. Ball into the box, flicked on, drops to McCart, just can't get it under control. Northern Ireland Republic, do well to get it cleared. Williamson, centre circle. Ball in Devine, dispossessed again. Ball down the left hand side, driving, Tejada covering. Does well, holds the ball up, gives it away. Northern Ireland turn it over into the middle. Williamson, space to drive. Ball out the left hand side to Sheridan. It's tangled in between the two players. No one can move.
I think they're holding hands.
Williamson, ball wide at Devine. James Hood on the overlap. Ball into the box. Well defended there by the big Republic defender. Devine, high up on the left hand side, drives down the channel.
Brilliant
Chips at
play.
the back stick. Sheridan heads it! Just over.
Oh, it's not a free kick, referee. Never in a million years.
Referees give a free kick there. He's just came and won the ball. It's a great header. Sheridan with a glorious chance there, but
really good play by Devine, really positive though. Gets the byline, he puts an unbelievable ball at the back stick, and Sheridan just wants the ball more, in my opinion. No, he gets his head and it just doesn't hit the target, but the referees give a free kick out, but really, really positive play.
There's no way that can actually be a free kick. I know he's giving it, but if you're coming at pace to attack the ball and your defender stands still.
Yeah, it's really hard if you're a fullback, because obviously you got a winger who's on the front foot, who's going to go and attack the ball, and you're facing backwards basically. So it's hard as a fullback. You know, if you get a touch to the ground, you know, the referee has to give you a free kick. But yeah, your momentum as a centre forward or as a wide player going in at the back stick, you know, you're always going to be favoured for the ball if the ball's hung up.
McClintock does well here, high up the left hand side, wins as a free kick. McCart over it. Williamson lingering to the right hand side here. Something's telling me Williamson might be looking for it. He's not. Ball into the box. Back stick. O'Neill. Just too high to get his header down. The goalkeeper. Good ball in there by McCart again. Dangerous.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable ball. No, the centre half's just seemed to have got under it a wee bit, but yeah, from the left hand side here, he's put a wonder ball between the goalkeeper and the defensive line, and it gives Northern Ireland players the opportunity to go and attack the ball. And thankfully, Republic of Ireland, he's got underneath it, but listen, it's a great opportunity for Northern Ireland and one they should have took.
Republic of Ireland take it short. High press. Sheridan goes after it. One thing he needs there is he needs McCart to go and press. If one goes, they all go. That's stupid little saying, surely
it's too easy to be picked off. You know, if they don't go together, then you may as well just drop off the halfway lane and let them keep the ball in front of you. But if they're going to go and press, don't go ones and twos. Go as a group. You know, so you're hunting as a pack, and you'll force mistakes by doing that high up the pitch. And if you win the ball high up the pitch, then it gives you a great opportunity to go and attack the goal.
Ball into the box here, down the right hand side. Good touch, control, flicked in. Tejada heads it away, carried away. Great touch by Sheridan, has space. Ball wide. McClintock 1v1, cuts back, switches the play to Devine. Great ball. Devine cuts inside, looking to get a shot off. Just drags it wide. Good play again, but if I'm being honest, surely I would like Sam to go and get at him there.
Yeah, listen, it's good play. This was to play twice, but listen, he's been really optimistic. I think he's going to score from 35 yards out. You know, there's better options there where he can play the ball left, and there's a 2v1 out wide, and no one can play the ball wide and go and play on the front foot. But yeah, listen, if he thinks he can score from there, he's doing well.
Ball dispossessed, sloppy in the middle of the park from the Republic, out to James Hood. Ball down the channel. Good run by McCart. Just knocks it out of play, can't get it under control, but those bursting runs from McCart again they're hard to mark.
Like I say, last week he seems to be the one that makes Northern Ireland tick. He's so comfortable on the ball, and he stands out. His stature's not that. He's not a big strong lad, but he's busy and he always wants the ball, which is really impressive.
Simpson, long ball forward. Sheridan does well, gets his body in. Does well, back heel. Duffy on the overlap, just can't get it. Sheridan again with a good tackle, wins it high up the pitch. Cuts inside, gets a shot off. Blocked. Ball's bouncing around there on the edge of the box, and the Republic of Ireland get it cleared there eventually. Simpson does well, stands up. Tejada again sweeping around, doing his duties. Simpson, soft ball over the top there.
Just needs to clear his lanes.
Just needs to clear his lanes, gives
clear
away.
Lanes, not got 60 yards up the pitch, instead of giving away a free kick, just right outside your box.
Poor time to do that too, his decision making on the half time.
Yeah. Oh, we have no news on.
Ready to go? Ladies and gentlemen, sorry we are late back, but you wouldn't believe it. A pigeon flew in and took out our cameraman. Took him out, no internet. Incredible. You wouldn't believe it, it was a hawk. But we're back. Ball over the top, flicked on. Murray out to collect. Just joking, by the way, about the hawk. It was a seagull.
What are you on about?
It was Sturdy King. Ball down the right hand side. McGlintock does well, rolls him. Buys us a free kick. Does well considering he flew his legs out the back to try and get something.
Yeah, to be fair, he's done really well. The ball's been down the sides there, and he's held the ball up, and he's brought a free kick in a real dangerous area, and it's a great opportunity for Northern Ireland to go and put a real dangerous ball in the box and go and attack it.
McGlintock wins as a free kick high up here on the right hand side. McCart over the ball, dangerous as always.
Yeah, just beat the first man. Beat the first man that people go and attack the ball.
Ball into the box, headed away. Williamson, edge of the box, drives, claims for a handball, waved away. Williamson again, still in the box, dancing. McCart, left hand side, tries to get a cross in and blocked again. Big opportunity, Mr. Sturdy with the ball into the box.
Yeah.
High up on the right hand side, Sheridan, can he get a shot off? Blocked again. Good pressure here from Northern Ireland. Williamson just gives away a free kick there in the middle of the D.
Yeah, listen, we've talked about the quality of McCart all the last two games. He just doesn't beat the first man there. No real good opportunity to put the ball in the box with a bit of pace and let people go and really attack it. And listen, it's an easy head away from the fullback in the front post area. But listen, positive stuff from Northern Ireland. They know they've got to really go and get at them now.
Really pressing high there,
too. Try to go and get at them and try and force an equaliser here.
Devine tries to get on it in a good area. Ball wide out of play. Crazy pigeon, that one.
There was a hawk.
Seagull. Hood drives inside, leaves him, carries on, pointing, giving directions. Could be a free kick here. Play goes on. Williamson
referee
has to give it again now. Devine into the box. Can he get a shot off? McGlintock again. The front stick just can't steer it in. Good play from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, I thought the referee could give a free kick right at the edge of the box. He's played a really good advantage, and yeah, Devine's been really positive.
Ball into the box. McCart headed under. Keeper flops. Picks up the second loose ball as it bounces off the shoulder. Shannon Devine there.
Yeah, the Blanchflower goalkeeper has come a couple of times now for the ball. He has been collected in cleanly, so yeah, put balls on top of him and go and attack it.
Devine does well. Ball back to O'Neill. Hood plays it into Tejada. Ball down the right hand side to Sheridan. Controls it well. Has space. Ball out to Shannon Devine. Looks for a ball into the box. Great ball. McGlintock.
He's got to set
on
that.
On the right hand side. He has to set it there. Surely I agree with you, but he does well. Wins us another corner.
Yeah, it's a great ball. Great ball defeat. No, and centre forward, six yards out, is back to goal. No, he's got a defender right on him, so he has to lay the ball off there, so it's an opportunity. But listen, great play. Forward pass, and he goes and follows his run.
McCart over this again. Good ball into the box. Keeper flops at it again. Simpson just can't get a shot off. Out to Williamson. Dispossessed, 1v1. Republic of Ireland on the break. Tejada scrambling back. 1v1. Can he get a shot off? He cuts inside. Tejada does well. Holds him up at the edge of the box. claims for a penalty, waved away. Good decision from the referee, but costly break. Josh Williamson giving the ball away there at the edge of the box.
Yeah, listen, the Hara done unbelievable there for Northern Ireland. He ran 70 yards to protect his goal, and yeah, it's a breakaway from a Northern Ireland's corner kick. They've got away with one again. No, ball's bounced twice in the 6-yard box. Northern Ireland haven't forced the ball over the line, and yeah, we lost the ball out the box, and Northern Ireland, and to be fair, they've come out well second half.
Simpson. Ball down the right hand side. Good ball by Simpson. McCart picking up a good area in the right hand side. Cuts in. Can he get a shot off? Still have it. Still alive. Hood. Ball into the box. Can he get a touch? McClintock tries to get a touch on it, bring it down, just can't get it out of his feet.
It's too nice sometimes. Listen, just let out. That's no. If you're a forward player and you got the ball at your feet and you're at the edge of the box, just let out. Just have a shot and then other end.
Ball down the side. McClintock does well. Duffy, Shannon, Devine just getting across there, just didn't get a toe to it.
Yeah, real good playing in the left hand side, but wrong choice. Yeah. No, you can cut the ball back to players who are going towards goal, and he's trying to pick a real intricate pass out, and it's been cut out, and it's gone back to the goalkeeper. But yeah, real good play, great 1-2 down the left hand side, but it's just decision making in the end, just made the wrong decision.
Ball down the right hand side here by the Republic of Ireland, drives into the middle of the park. 1-2 smothered and given away a soft free kick by McCart in a mediocre area here in the middle of the park.
Yeah, Northern Ireland's been positive. It's been mostly in the Republic's half.
Ball over the top. Holds up. Just out of play. Looks like it was going to hold up there, surely.
Yeah, the referee stopped the play, but yeah, like I say, Republic have had one opportunity from a break from Northern Ireland's corner, and that's the only opportunity they've had. But they've been really positive here at the start of the second half here.
Northern Ireland look like they're going to make their first substitution of the game. Branton Downey looks like he's going to come on. Downey, who played last week, came on as a sub last week as well, fitted in at right back, had a good game. It is, it's Downey's coming on, and he's going to replace Kieran Rogers-Duffy, who has had a super game first half. Must be struggling with a slight injury there.
Yeah, to be fair to me, he'd be disappointed with the goal, but he really positive there for the first 5-10 minutes of the second half. He's really he's born on. He's created overloads. He's had opportunities to put balls in the box, and he seemed to be disappointed by being off it. That's a good sign. It's all about learning. He's done really well, and he cut out their mistakes, and hopefully potentially get a good career for himself.
Ball long, Devine flicks it on and gives it away cheaply. James Hood.
I don't mind forward players.
He'll pull it back there.
Don't mind forward players trying things and trying to be inventional. Is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word, but trying to create things and do things differently. But they flick the ball away unopposed. It's criminal. They just give the ball away for no reason whatsoever. We can hold the ball up, turn, and get at people. If he's trying to flick it around the corner, they make sure it gets out of somebody's feet before you give the ball away.
Williamson seemed to be obstructed by the referee. Play goes on in the right hand side. Shot into the net by Reece Knight. Good finish, low and hard down into the goalkeeper's right hand side from the edge of the box. But surely I think we have to look at that again. I think Josh Williamson gets obstructed by the referee there. He can't get round to play the ball.
Yeah, and to be fair to Josh, he's having a word with the referee there because the referee has got in the way. But I think they've got to defend better there. He's turned inside out. The full back turn him inside, then turn him on the outside. And listen, it's a great strike by the kid. He struck it across the far post, and the goalkeeper's had no chance. It's an unbelievable finish. But you just got to get tighter and you got to stop the shot. You can't let people have free shots from the edge of the box. And for all their good play, they've now conceded again and they're 2-0 down.
One of those things there where you're kind of looking at it and you're thinking, play to the whistle.
Yeah, not only that, there's plenty of things they can learn from that. If they look back at this game tonight, defensively, you can't let people have opportunities like that or have shots where you've got to get tighter. You've got to be really touch tight so he can't turn. And if he does beat you the first time, you make sure he doesn't beat you the second time, and you make sure your body gets in between you and the ball so he doesn't get an shuttle and goal. But listen, it's an unbelievable finish by the forward player.
Unbelievable finish is right, Sturdy. Republic of Ireland now leading 2-0 here at Blanchflower Stadium against Northern Ireland in the Centenary Shield. Northern Ireland have a lot to do here in the second half to get themselves back into the game.
Yeah, but as last week happened, there was a goal in the last kick of the game last week. So listen, they were able to score 3 goals last week. I've no doubt they can put the ball in the net tonight. But listen, don't be too anxious. Don't be going direct really early. Try and keep a ball, try to create things. And if you had to go direct in the last 10-15 minutes, then do it. But listen, they've had opportunities by playing good football tonight.
Downey. Back to Murray, who goes long, looking for McGlintock, who has it. Goes down, wins as a free kick there just on the halfway line, takes it quick. James Simpson. O'Neill out to Hood. Hood goes long down the right hand side, looking for Devine. Mopped up there by the big centre half. Hood with another ball down the line again. Good ball, something to chase after. Sheridan chasing into the box here. Can we pick it up? Tejada with a good header. Sets and Williamson gives away a free kick. Probably a smart free kick there. It seems like there could have been a break on.
Yeah, it's a clever free kick. No, it could have been a break. And yeah, he's took a yellow card for the team there because this Northern Ireland are all playing the front foot. They're trying to get people in the box, trying to be creative. The Republic's broke there. No, and if he doesn't take that, then there's 60 yards of space between the midfield and the forward line. So, yeah.
Republic of Ireland about to make their first 2 subs of the game. Number 13, Oisin Kelly, coming on there for Aaron Cass. And number 17, Jack Sweeney, coming on for number 11, Jacob Carroll.
Yeah, it looks like for like swaps. The fullbacks come off for another fullback, and 17's come on. He's went straight up top. So yeah, it looks like for like. And listen, the Republic of Ireland will be delighted with the scoreline. I generally think Northern Ireland have had more of the ball, more possession of the ball, have had better opportunities, but the Republic of Ireland have been clinical. Considering they haven't scored a goal in the first 2 games, they've been really clinical tonight. One
thing we spoke about at half time was the bench that the Republic of Ireland have and the managerial team, should we say, and Ollie Horgan, who has been around quite a long time. He's managed at the highest level down south and Northern Ireland, and he'll be able to tell his players exactly what to do in these stages.
He's a really experienced manager, coach. He just loves football. He's well known for being a football enthusiast, and he's been really successful, and he's done really well in the jobs he's done. So yeah, listen, he's been there, done it. Williamson,
good ball out to the left hand side. Ball into the box, hits it just over.
But it's great too for Republic of Ireland to have someone of that experience on their bench. You know what I mean? Someone that they can look up to. But yeah, listen, Northern Ireland just have to be more positive now. They've got to be more inventive. They've got to be more creative. They've got to try and force mistakes and press really high. And might play in the Republic of Ireland's hands. No playing the counter attack, but Northern Ireland might have to open up.
Downey coming on there as a sub and getting forward. Good ball over the top there by Williamson. Allows Downey to cut inside and get a shot off just over the right hand side of the goal, but positive from Downey from right back. James Hood in the middle of the park here wins it. Tejada flicks it on. McCart, ball over the top, looking for McGlintock, chases. Downey picks it up high on the left hand side. Simpson chips a neat ball over the top to Downey. Downey does well, tries to get a bit of space for a cross back to Tejada, still out there. Has a second go at it, tries to go past him. Does well, wins us a corner.
Yeah, that's real positive play. He's got 1v1 twice. He's tried to beat his man twice, and he's forced a corner kick. But that's what you want from your way players: get wide, get down try and get down the byline and put balls in the box. So positive play.
Williamson out for the corner. Good ball into the back stick. Can we get a head on it? O'Neill lurking at the back there. Him and James Hood just couldn't get something on it.
Yeah, it's great defending by the Republic of Ireland there. The centre half's dealt with it really at the back stick when he's under pressure by 2 Northern Ireland players. But yeah, great ball in the box. McCart,
ball in again. Dangerous. Headed away again on the 6-yard box. Unopposed. Flicked back inside by Tejada. James Hood wins it, keeps it alive. Bit of head tennis going on here, surely. O'Neill.
Yeah.
Ball's just bouncing back and forward. Out to Sheridan. Does well, goes past one. Ball into the back stick. Just overplays it. Sheridan's been very positive tonight.
Yeah, that's again that's positive play. They've got the ball wide. Wingers have got 1v1, or fullbacks have got 1v1 against their opposing players, and they've tried to put balls in the box. It's just the quality at the end was just a wee bit too much of the ball. It's a decent enough ball, but there's no one at the back stick to go and attack at. And when you are crossing the ball as one winger, you want the other winger to be in the back stick to go and get their tap-ins, and that unfortunately that didn't happen there.
We've seen a slight change in the Northern Ireland formation. It looks like they've went to a back three, bringing James Hood into the right side of centre half, which allows Sheridan to get up and down that wing, and ultimately we're able to occupy the 2 centre halves with 2 centre forwards, which is something that me and you both enjoy.
You have to now be real more positive. The fullbacks and the right and left centre half have to come and really step out the ball, and they're the ones who are going to create overloads. But Northern Ireland just can't get frustrated there. Just got to keep moving the ball really quickly, get their 1v1s, be positive in the final third, and hopefully opportunities come.
Williamson over the ball, free kick, ball into the box, clipped in, nobody attacking it. Centre half wins it, keeper's out. And cleared again. Goalkeeper in absolute no man's land there, and we just weren't able to gather something there. Ball out to Sheridan. Does well, goes past one, leaves 2, leaves 3 behind. Keep driving. Right hand side. McClintock, ball into the box, good ball. Dangerous, headed back across. Just nobody at the back stick to tap it in. Goalkeeper's able to lie on it, waste a wee bit of time, but again, good ball in, good positive play, and there's just maybe even we need another centre forward in there, someone that's ready to tap it in, ready to poach.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been real good play there. They've got the ball wide, and they put another great ball in the box, but
O'Neill does well. 1v1 situation, had to deal with it. Down the channel, ball between James Hood. Cut back, he's free, taps it in at the back stick, cut back, great goal by the Republic of Ireland. 3-0 against Northern Ireland here tonight at Blanchflower Stadium. Too easy, Stuart.
Yeah, listen, it's an unbelievable ball in behind. The pass by the centre forward between the fullback and the centre half has been unbelievable. He put it right to the byline. Ball from the winger then cut the ball back is unbelievable, and no one's tracked the runner, and it's way too easy. It's too easy to concede. To be really disappointed with the goals they've conceded, but yeah, smash and grab again.
Northern Ireland making their second substitution of the night. We have Sam Sproul coming on, who scored last week for Tejada, who's been super in the middle of the park. As we said, Sturdy, it's another centre forward coming on, trying to go up there, and it's just something that's probably came slightly too late, as we just conceded just after we had spoke about it. But as you say, the ball down the channel there between James Hood, good ball, kind of cuts him out, and it's ultimately a tap in the penalty.
Adam Brennan's
penalty
ball
spot
is unbelievable. He's just cut the defence in 2 by one pass. Fullback and centre half can't go for the ball. The ball's to the byline and it's been cut back, and no one's tracked the forward runner. You know what I mean? And listen, it's really disappointing because we're talking about bringing another centre forward on because we've been dominant. We just need extra poise in the box, and we've conceded easily again. Defensively again tonight, it hasn't been good enough. We've conceded poor goals, but our actual overall play has been actually quite decent. But listen, it's all about getting results.
Free kick, Northern Ireland taken quickly. The referee brings it back here.
Do it again. Do it quickly again. Good.
Ball back, McCart, Simpson. Out to O'Neill. Devine. Northern Ireland playing very deep here, trying to create a bit of space. Back out to Simpson. Has the opportunity to step in.
Yeah.
Good ball down the side.
And Republic of Ireland now don't have to come out. No, Northern Ireland are playing around the back trying to entice Republic of Ireland to come out, but Republic of Ireland players don't have to leave their leave their lanes because they're 3-0 up and they can protect their goal by sitting deep. So Northern Ireland have to be clever now and they've got to step in these spaces that they probably don't do usually and create opportunities.
Hood with a good ball into the centre of the park there. Comes off, wins as a free kick high up in the middle of the park. Opportunity to put one back here, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a great position for Northern Ireland. No. Johnny just had a sneeze there.
Sorry folks, I didn't want to scare you.
Yes, it's a great position for Northern Ireland. 10 yards outside the penalty area, and this is a great opportunity to put the ball in the box or have an attempted goal here.
It's as well we're brought in on freelance, Stuart, because I don't think we'll be back after this. McCart over the ball.
You
opportunity.
know Michael Clark, anyway.
Michael, if you're listening, we're coming for you.
Oh, what a ledge. Hit the target.
Targets. Straight into the wall. Opportunity. Devine. Good flick down the side. Sheridan. Good block. Keeper's able to collect easily though. Bit of creativity there from Shannon Devine to get the ball down the right hand side to Joseph Sheridan, but ultimately it just came to nothing.
Yeah, it's a great flick around the corner, but he needs to get on that ball quicker. If he's sharper, he gets on that ball quicker and gets a shot away, without the defender getting a block on it. And just that wee bit of sharpness in the 6-yard box has been the difference tonight.
Sheridan, ball down the channel. McGlintock chasing. Williamson picks it up, but it's cleared away by the Republic again.
Listen, I'm going to say this. I know we're 3-0 down, Northern Ireland's 3-0 down, but the effort and commitment's been top drawer. Everybody, there's no one been hiding. There's plenty of effort. There's plenty of people. There's just been opportunities there. Republic have taken theirs and Northern Ireland haven't, and it's sort of suiting Republic of Ireland now playing on the counter attack. We talked about them playing one up top. First half suits them now because they're 3 up. They can go and play in the counter attack. But Northern Ireland lads have been decent.
I'll second that, Sturdy. Yeah. I think that they've been absolutely outstanding, most of them. And as you say, ultimately it's about winning games of football, and when you don't clear your lines and you concede easy goals, it knocks the confidence, but it gives the opposition confidence to go forward. And Northern Ireland are currently 3-0 down here.
Yeah, listen, they're really disappointed with the goals and the goals they've conceded, but it's not for lack of effort or commitment. No, it's actually some of the quality's been absolutely fantastic. But it's just a disappointing scoreline, and to concede again in injury time of a half, will be really disappointing for Simon, because listen, he can be proud of his lads so far.
It's a sucker punch at that stage of the game going into half time, because we spoke about this at half time, how much your half time team talk changes. Simon's going in there fully positive and saying that Northern Ireland have been the better side in the first half, which is 100% correct, but when you concede in the 44th minute, you go 1-0 down, your team talk changes. And
and then as you as a manager, you've got to change your whole attitude of.
Ball into the box. Simpson, half cleared. Ricochets, 1-2 in the box. Looking for Brennan. Doesn't come off, able to get it clear. McGlintock does well, spins.
But like you say, your team talk as a manager changes, and instead of being really positive, you've got to try and go motivate. You've got to be the motivator. You go in at half time and your team talk's going from being really positive to being trying to motivate your players to perform at a higher level second half and go and try and attack it again. But listen, Republic have been clinical on the counter attack the second half.
Northern Ireland look like they're going to make their third substitution in the game here. Ball down the right hand side. Republic dealt well with by Downey. And just let it run out of play. Smart play, keep them high up the pitch.
Yeah, Public's now just going to have to play the game out. No, we're not going to be in a rush to do anything. It's up to Northern Ireland to try and force things. And
This is where we talk about man managing the game. You're ahead. You just don't need to do anything stupid. You be steady.
that's just experience. No, you expect the senior players of the Republic of Ireland, the guys who played probably senior games, to be professional and they see the game out and basically kill the game by time wasting or being comfortable in possession. But Northern Ireland's just getting frustrated now. No, they're getting away silly free kicks at the edge of the box because they're really frustrated with the scoreline. They just really need to relax. Try and stop getting away free kicks because it's just going to create more opportunities for Republic of Ireland.
Northern Ireland concede another free kick high up the pitch here on the right hand side. Another chance, another opportunity for the Republic to get the big man up. James McClure looking like he's waiting to come on. They're going to do this. Are they going to do it now before the free kick? I wouldn't like to think so. Ball into the box. Into the middle.
Oh no.
Half cleared. Ricochet. Keeper picks it up again. Very sloppy in the box.
Isn't that balls in the 6-yard line? No, it's an in-swinging left-footed cross from the right-hand side. No,
Bit of indecision there. You just need somebody to go and attack it.
The balls went in the 6-yard line. Someone has to attack that ball.
Simpson does well. Carries it a long distance out the left-hand side. Ball into the box from deep. Looking for the run, Devine. Keeper is able to come and collect comfortably.
But yeah, defensively, got to go and attack that. No, you can't let the ball bounce, or you can't let anybody have a free header 6 yards out. So, yeah, we've talked about this numerous times in the last couple of games. It's something you really need to work on.
Hood does well out to Sheridan. Gets it again, has the opportunity to drive forward. Ball in the middle of the McCart. Lovely 1-2. McCart carries his run. Brought down high up on the right hand side. And we're finally going to get the third substitution of this evening for Northern Ireland. Number 9, James McClure is coming on. And number 16, Josh Williamson, coming off.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself. No. Obviously, he's disappointed he didn't play last week. No club commitments or whatever, but tonight he's done rightly. He's been really positive, and yeah, you can see he's played at a higher level.
Ball into the box. Cleared again. Easily. O'Neill. Back to Murray. Out to Hood. Space. Drives in. Picks a good ball. Devine picks a good area in the middle of the park. Drives with it. Wide left. Ball out. Downey. McCart on the overlap. McCart ball in the box. Cleared away again. Unlucky. Good play from Northern Ireland, getting the ball high, wide.
Yeah, the thing about Downey's playing wide left, and he's always cutting back on his right foot. So they've got themselves in really good positions out wide.
Ball away. Play the 1-2 down the line. Into the box. 4-0. Republic of Ireland on a breakaway goal here down the right hand side. Ball given away as we were just speaking by Downey. Played a nice 1-2 down the right hand side with a fearsome shot.
That's clinical. So, like I just said, we keep cutting on our right foot. We've given a ball away at the halfway line and played it really quickly in the counter attack. Played a 1-2, and the keeper's been beating the front post, but it's an unbelievable finish. That's 4-0 now.
4-0. The Republic of Ireland here at Blanchflower Stadium against Northern Ireland in the Centenary Shield, making a real dent in the hopes of Northern Ireland to retain the title this year. We're going to have 2 more substitutions from the Republic. We have number 4 coming on, Daniel Cunningham. He's going to replace Billy Regan. one of the centre halves. And our second substitution here at the same time is going to be number 18, Sam Neville, coming off for number 7, Callum Lynch.
But yeah, if no one going to learn from this, defensively it's got to be better. They've got to stop shots. I genuinely can't think of many other shots except for the 4 goals that they conceded, and that's being brutally honest. So you've got to stop them. You've got to put your body in a line as a defensive player. You've got to put your body in a line to make sure them shots don't get on target, or you put yourself between the ball and the net, because everything that they've hit has ended up in the back of the net tonight, and you, as defensively, you've just got to stop that. And that's just not a dig at the defenders, that's a dig at the whole team. The defensively, we can talk about how creative they've been, how good they've been on the ball, how quickly they've moved the ball, but in hindsight they're getting beat 4-0 because they haven't stopped shots.
Football can be a very strange game, surely. It doesn't matter how much possession you have, you need one chance, and if you take it and you win 1-0, you're a winner.
And I would know all about that.
You would know all about that.
Exactly. Listen, it's not about possession. Stats don't mean anything. It's results. It's and listen, I know this is Schoolboys football, but I know Simon wants to win this competition, as the manager. So yeah, it's a big, massive learning process for the players out there tonight. But yeah, stats mean nothing. It's results that mean everything, and Republic of Ireland have just been more clinical in Northern Ireland tonight.
Hood sees the ball out for a goal kick. Murray takes it quick out to Simpson. Breakaway ball. Free kick given in the middle of the park for a late challenge by number 9, James McClure, trying to regain possession on that one.
Yeah, listen, the game's died now. Republic of Ireland obviously know they've won the game, and they're killing the game, and they're playing it out really well. To be fair to them, they look dangerous in the counter, but yeah, the game's died. The atmosphere's died in the ground, and it's disappointing. Northern Ireland keep on giving away silly free kicks, which is totally killing the game as well, to be fair.
Republic have the ball here high up for a throw in the left hand side, taking their time. Ball out for a goal kick. Last substitution of the evening here for the Republic of Ireland, number 9, Luke Doolan, is going to come on. He's going to replace number 10, Reece Knight. Going into the game too, Stuart, I think we touched on it at the start. The Republic have played 2 games out of 4, quite like ourselves, and they actually failed to score in the first 2 games. So to see tonight that they've been so clinical shows that they do have ability in those areas.
Yeah, and like we said, I'm not saying this as a they've had 4 shots. They've been really clinical. I can't think of the keeper making another save or having a save to make. You know what I mean? So yeah, really, really positive reaction from the club, considering they haven't scored in the first 2 games. But
Devine does well in the McGlintock, drives forward into the box, penalty. Well done by McGlintock, driving forward. Bit of football here on the right hand side. Shannon Devine taking the ball, driving forward, goes past 2 or 3 when he slips it into McGlintock. He drives into the box and ultimately goes down for a penalty.
Well, fair play, all credit to him. It's positive play. They've both been really direct, and they're trying to force issue. And
one thing that I love about that, Shirley, is when he breaks in and he gets it, he's the man who wants to hit it. He runs after, he grabs the ball and he puts it down. He knows he scored 4 already, he wants another one.
Why wouldn't you? He's done really well, so yeah.
McGlintock fires it into the top left hand corner. Great penalty, confidence, ready to go. He's fed off scraps all night, but that just shows you, regardless of what he's had to deal with most of the night, opportunity wise, he's able to bury that one.
Yeah, listen, he hasn't had a sniff all night, let's be honest about it, but listen, he's won a penalty, he's went and grabbed the ball, and 10 seconds later he's buried it. So yeah, all credit to him. That's what centre forwards do. They get paid to score goals, or they're there to score goals. And listen, even though it's been a poor night, that he'll go away, you know, happy that he scored a goal. Like his levels probably haven't been that they were last week, but he hasn't had the supply that he had last week, to be honest with you. So then really positive. You know, you get one opportunity, he's buried it. So
as a managerial point of view, when we look at it for Simon and the boys, 4-0 down, your team can easily crumble, put the head down and go at it, knowing there's only a couple of minutes left. But to go and continue on, try and get more goals is a positive thing in the next week.
Without doubt. You know, like you say, it's quite surprising because young boys do crumble quite easily. You know, and if you're 4-0 down, you know, some players can hide. You know, whereas Northern Ireland boys here, look, they're still not scared to get on the ball and try and be creative.
Ball down the channel again. McGlintock sets it off. Ball into the box. Headed over to goal kick.
And that's a great opportunity. It's
another great opportunity. Another great ball into the box. Some of the set pieces, some of the deliveries have been on the money, but ultimately we just don't have enough bodies around certain areas just to tap it in, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a really good ball. Like we talked about down the left hand side, the cutting right foot again. Put a great ball in the box, and you've got to hit the target. You're 6-7 yards out, and you've hit the ball over the bar.
O'Neill misses it. Referee puts it back for a free kick there. He could have very easily played on there. It was a 2v1 situation. The Republic, they'll be hard done by with that decision. Northern Ireland got lucky.
Again, Adam Brennan, he's got the ball to his feet. The referee's pulled it back, and it's a 2v1, and
he's ready to go, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's not happy at all.
Late stages of the game here at Blanchflower Stadium. Republic of Ireland 4, Northern Ireland 1. Referee gives a free kick for that. McCart getting away with one there deep in his own half.
But yeah, I want him higher. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get on the ball, and he's trying to get his team going. But he's probably one of our most creative players. Get him 60 yards up the pitch. No, there's no need for him to get the ball outside his own 18-yard box.
He's standing there. There's two centre halves ahead of him at the
minute. Yeah.
Hood,
I know
dabbling on the ball.
I know exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to set the tone.
Flicked on. McClure chases.
No, he's trying to set his team off, but you've got to get him higher up the pitch. Definitely.
McClintock does well. Quick ball down the channel. Sheridan breaks into the box. Falls over at the crucial time. Ball out to Hood. Dispossessed, ball in the box. Trying to play a 1-2. Out to Devine. Dances. Sheridan down the right hand side. Ball in the box again. Back stick. Flicked on again. Just can't get contact on it. Out for a goal kick.
Say this. The guy Sheridan's balls in the box tonight have been absolutely
on the money.
Every single ball he's played, he's been really positive. He's got his 1-2-1s. He's beat his man plenty of times, and his quality in the box has been absolutely superb. So listen, he can go away with a lot of credit tonight, because as a wide player, his deliveries in the box have been fantastic, and it's just Northern Ireland just need to get more bodies in the box and finish them.
Looking at his body language here, you can tell he's absolutely distraught that he fell over himself there in a crucial time. But as you say, he's had an unbelievable game on the right hand side. He's got at people, and he's been positive, and it's something that we've really picked up on tonight.
Yeah, and sometimes you have wide players who are
ball over the top, flicked on.
No.
5-0. 5-1. Sorry, Republic of Ireland. Defensive error there by Downey, trying to head the ball back. Misheading it, not hard enough into the box, and the centre forward just running on is able to scoop it over the head of Murray. All that positive play that we're talking about there again, just undone by Northern Ireland.
Yeah, it's defensively, it's poor. It's one ball over the top. He's tried to head the ball back. No, he's just hadn't got enough on it. In hindsight, he should just knock it out. No, I mean, or just defend it a lot better. No, it's a great finish. He's loved the goalkeeper, but it's way too easy to concede again.
Way too easy from a Northern Ireland point of view, and I know being on that sideline, I know if you're Eamon and Simon and the other two lads, you're going to be absolutely devastated with some of the goals that you've conceded tonight. And no doubt they'll be watching this game back and trying to dissect exactly what went wrong, but it's very clear to see exactly where it's went wrong for the goals.
Yeah, we'll talk about it plenty now. You know, it's been way too easy to score goals tonight against them. But
Simpson, good ball down the channel. Downey in the good area, cuts into the box, cuts it back. Good tackle there. Ball across. McGlintock gets a shot off. Devine into the box again. 5-2 consolation. Devine does really well. Positive from Northern Ireland here at the end of the 19 minutes. Great goal. Shows you something that I loved about that is it comes from a fierce tackle, win the ball back. Devine.
Forward players win the ball in the box by being really aggressive in his tackle. Again, it's been positive. It's a good finish, but defensively, it's really poor again from Republic of Ireland. They'll be really disappointed with that. They should clear lines 2 or 3 times. They haven't done it. It's been a really aggressive tackle, and listen, he's got half a yard and he's put the ball in the back of the net. So, yeah, another good reaction from seeing the poor goal. But
initially, that comes from Simpson stepping in with the ball, and we've spoke about this last week and again this afternoon, and we don't see that enough from him. But he plays a really clever ball down the left-hand side, and that's ultimately where it comes from. He's got so much ability, the young man, and he just won't step in.
Yeah, and then we talked about how good his left foot is too, so he should be really comfortable on the ball.
Hood does well. Devine picking up space in the middle of the park. O'Neill back to the goalkeeper. Simpson, left-hand side. Ball down the channel. Intercepted there by the Republic of Ireland right wing back. McCart flicks it on. Downey. Can he cut back? Can he put it in? Pops it off. Simpson. McCart. 1-2. Simpson into the box. Ball across. And he just clips it clean over the net.
It's the wrong choice.
Wrong choice again. Crucial moments. You're
really
thinking,
good play.
has the opportunity just to hit one, has the opportunity to cut it back. You don't know where it's going to ricochet, surely.
I think he's interested in 2 minds. It's a really good play on the left hand side. He's played a 1-2 down the sides. He's got himself in the box. I'm not sure if he's 2 minds to cross it or have a shot, and I think he just needs to put his left foot. We talk about how good his left foot is. He just needs to put his left foot through it and drill it hard and low across the box, and hopefully it goes in the back stick, and in the end up it just goes over the bar.
Genuinely, you don't know where his opportunities are going to go. It can come off anyone at that stage of the game, and as you say, it can easily bounce into the back of the net.
Yeah, and there's plenty of people in the box too. So if it doesn't hit the target, then immediately it's land at somebody's feet. So yeah. It's just,
another sloppy ball play by Northern Ireland down the left hand side, given away cheaply, and put Republic in 1v1 against the goalkeeper, and luckily enough he's blasted wide. It's a perfect ball, surely, from the wrong player.
Yes, it's an unbelievable ball, but listen, it's just another mistake he's made, and thankfully the Republic of Ireland forward players hit it wide, but yeah, it's a guilt age chance.
Republic of Ireland up to their own tricks here. The goalkeeper is down with cramp. Fourth official put it up 4 minutes. We're probably about a minute into that. I'd say there's probably 3 minutes left. Ball down the channel.
A great ball.
Great ball. Simpson. Look how high up he is here. He's pretty much at the corner flag. Wins as a throw in. Doesn't actually. I lied.
But he's now playing as an out-and-out wide left at the moment. That's our left centre half playing the wide left, and they're still trying to be positive, which is a good thing.
Good tackle. McCart ball into the box. Sheridan takes it down. Runners. Hood arriving at the back post. Keeper does well to keep his hands on it.
Yeah, that's decent play, but it's a great take by the goalkeeper. It's a fizz ball from the left hand side, and he's held on there, especially with 4 players around him.
Scanlon up to his tricks again, wasting time. McCart header. Ball out the right hand side. Republic breaking into the box. Scores it. Can he get a shot off? He does.
Great save.
Great save down low to his right. And can he tap it in? He does. Again, all the action coming late on the game. Republic 6. Northern Ireland 2. How many goals has there been in the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's kamikaze. It's kamikaze defending. I understand they're going for they try and get themselves back in the game, but it's way too open. Way too open. The fair the goalkeeper, he's made an unbelievable save there, but no one's tracked the runner and it's a tap in at the back stick, but yeah, it's way too open. Just listen, they need to just see the game out. They need to regroup, sit in, and just suck it up now for the last couple of minutes. Oisin
Murray there making a phenomenal save down to his left hand side, but just wasn't able to prevent the second follow up going underneath his body and rolling into the far corner. As I say, it's been quite a frantic second half here for the Northern Ireland. The Republic are absolutely flying at the moment, 6-2 in the Centenary Shield here at the Blanchflower Stadium. James Simpson with a good ball down the channel. And another great ball over the top. He seems to have that wee ball down to a tee, but we're not able to pick it up. We do well. Downey breaking into the box again. Down the right hand side, cuts, gets a shot off, palmed. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know. It just seems like anybody's going to score at the minute.
Yeah, it's just like attack v defence. It's like there's been no midfield. It's just 1v1s in both boxes. And like we say, Republic of Ireland have been just more clinical. Every opportunity they've done, they've buried it. Where Northern Ireland have had plenty of opportunities. And I see their final option or their final shot just hasn't been there tonight.
Final whistle goes here. Blanchflower Stadium. It's Northern Ireland 2. The Republic of Ireland 6. We have to give it, Sturdy. It's been a game of goals.
Yeah, listen, Northern Ireland have been really disappointed. You know, they went in 1-0 during half time. I thought they were outstanding first half, but second half they were just too open. Way too many goals conceded, and it's a disappointing night in the end though.
It's unfortunate here for Northern Ireland in their claims to go and win the Centenary Shield again for a second year in a row, but hopefully we will be back with you in a couple of weeks' time. 24th of April, Northern Ireland will be travelling to Wales, to Britain Ferry Park, for the last game of the Centenary Shield. Surely we mightn't be able to make that trip, and if we do, we'll probably have to pay it ourselves, so it's probably going to be a no. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to commentate with one of my best friends in the world. I hope you had fun. It's been a game of goals, and we'll see you very soon.